Let me know if you can see my screen.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, so today we are doing presentation skills and storytelling. So storytelling, there's not much to cover. It is more like an idea that you can keep when you are presenting your presentation. Okay, which I will come to when I talk about storytelling, but it's more about presentation skills and how you can put storytelling in this presentation skills. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So let me know. You can stop me wherever you have doubt. Okay. Feel free to do that. Hello.
Yes, sir. It's
Uh,
audible.
no, I can't see you. So tell me if you have any doubts. You can stop me in between and you can tell me. And a doubt and a you can literally stop me.
Okay, sir. Okay.
Okay. So I will go on. Okay. Today's agenda: presentation skills overview, improving your presentation skills, tips for practicing your presentation skills. Okay.
Okay.
So, what are presentation skills according to you?
Uh, flow, flow speaking, and
No,
matching with
what presentation skills,
presentation skills.
not
Uh,
public skills, not speaking skills.
it's like our speaking and the presentation want to presentation means the PPT want to match together. Like if I keep the first page, I want to speak on that topic. Like that, it will be.
Partially right. I will talk in detail about this. So, it's getting recorded, no? This session?
Yes, yes,
Sure.
yes,
Okay, sure. Okay. So, presentation skills, hear me. Presentation skills is the ability to deliver engaging, informative, educational, or a good presentation. So, basically, presentation skills. For example, what am I doing right now? Am I talking to you? Yes, I am talking to you. But what else am I doing? Am
uh,
I giving you informative content?
yes.
Am I
Explaining.
giving you enlightening content?
Yes,
Am I giving you engaging content?
yes, sir.
What is engaging content over here?
Want to do something mm, to
But
boost someone to do.
so engaging content is nothing but like the vector image over here. You're finding that engaging. And I'm talking about examples that is engaging. Informative, I'm telling you what is presentation skills. And instructive, I'm telling you how to do it. So you're understanding, right?
Yes,
If
sir.
you want to go more in detail, if presentation skills covers a variety of areas, which is the structure of a presentation. Remember, I told you the flow of a presentation had to improve, and you did exactly with index, with problems, with problem statement, with solution, with your model product, with your product overview, with the benefits and the future. Perfect flow that is. So for that, I'll give 10 on 10. That is the structure of a presentation. The design of your slides. That means presentation skills is a must when it comes to, sorry, design of your slides is a must when it comes to presentation skills. That means suppose you're having, like when I said design of the slides, if you go back to your slide, where is your slide? Let me open your slide. Okay, what was it called? Vidyut.
Yes.
There's something else coming. Okay, I don't know why didn't I think I saved that. Just a second. Very strange. I don't know why it's not coming for me. Anyways, what I wanted to talk about design of the slide is, remember your black and green design, green line and black background.
Yes.
That is the design of your slide. It has to be consistent everywhere, which is what you did correctly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Um,
The tone of your voice and the body language you convey. You know these 2 points. No need for me to explain. What do
yes.
you want me to explain?
Already we see that.
What?
Already we see this in both
See this.
classes.
So presentation skills, like you said, doesn't only have to deal with only a presentation. It should also deal with the way you talk and the way you present yourself. If you are online, means this is the maximum I can present till here, till my chest. You can't see what I'm wearing. I can be also wearing an underwear or a boxer.
Yes, sir.
But when you are presenting, suppose in a company or something, you will have to your body language. But wherever you're online, offline, this is what matters. Okay, your body language. You're sitting straight. You know, right? When it's an emotional point you're talking, automatically your body language becomes is is towards it's turning towards emotional. And again, when you are talking something really, yes, I did it, an achievement or the positive point, your body language will change. Like when I talk about I made
Yes.
this machine,
Will
yes,
automatically come.
it will automatically come. The tone of your voice also, along with the body language and the presentation that you're doing, combines presentation skills. You understood?
Yes, sir.
And if you have all this combined, it becomes an engaging, informative, instructive, or whatever points you're seeing right now. And also, presentation skills improve your verbal communication. Now, tell me, if you present your PPT that you have, do you think it is engaging? Not my presentation, your presentation. Just I'm asking you, do you justify the presentation skills?
Uh, no, actually, there is no content about my project. Like, the summary is so small, so it is not encouraging. I think so.
Then you can make it big, no?
Yes.
You can still try to add one more point. See, summary of it is okay. It's okay to have a very small content, but remember to talk. If suppose, see, I spoke about presentation skills. What is presentation in 3 points? But I'm explaining to you in 10 minutes, so 7
Yes.
minutes. You're getting
Yes.
it? So it should not be a must. I told you less content, more graphic, more design.
Yes.
The rule of a PPT, remember this, is having 6 lines in a line, sorry, having 6 to 8 words in a line and maximum 8 to 9 lines in a slide. If you notice here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many lines I have here?
8.
I'm just telling you an extra tip. Okay, this is the rule of a PPT presentation, any slide, okay, that you're doing. Okay, if
Okay.
your slide is there, okay, first thing when you see the slide, will the left side of the content will be more engaging? You will look at, or the right side? You tell me.
What, sir? One, sir.
Okay, I came to this slide. What is the first thing you saw?
Image and
Image.
the letters.
No, no. First thing what you saw? Image or the heading on top or the left side content?
Left side content only.
You didn't see the first thing that you came. You didn't see the left. You saw the right side or the left side. First thing. What is
Image
more
only, sir.
engaging?
Right side only. Right side only.
Right side only. That is what it has to be. Okay. So it all matters. Now, when suppose if some other image would be, they would be, suppose it would be about you over there. Okay, like who am I section. Remember, if you would have just kept a vector image there, it won't make sense, right? Who am I, and you're keeping something else. The same way here, if presentation skills was not written there and just someone was talking, it won't make sense, no? When they see presentation skills here, automatically from right it will move to left and be like, okay, you are going to talk about presentation skills. You understood?
Yes. Yes,
So
sir.
always remember, no, even if you're designing your design, a PPT should only have 2 designs maximum, one dark, one light. Okay, and it should not be plain. That's why I told you, right? Have a vector image on the left.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so always remember not to fill your PPT with texts, and in that PPT, it's up to you. It's up to you. You need to have maximum of 8 to 9 lines with 8 words each in every line. You got it right. If you
Yes, sir.
notice here,
Yes.
presentation skills 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So this is based on the font. So I told you right, the design should be consistent in every slide. The font should be consistent in every slide. This font is Calibri 18. Okay. The heading is Calibri heading 40. Sorry, 36. This is 18. So remember, for heading, keep a same font for every slide, and for your words or points that you're keeping, keep one font and one for what you call font and the structure for everything. Like this is 18 size, so keep the same font, Calibri 18 for this, Calibri 18 for this, Calibri. For this it is Calibri heading 36. For this it is a bigger one. So it should be
Yes.
there for all the slides. Okay. So this is how presentation skills initially, this is an overview. You understood this much?
Yes, sir.
Any doubts?
No doubt, sir. We can.
We can. Now this slide is a typical example of you tell me.
What, sir? I want to tell.
Huh?
How to improve
No, 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 no,
presentations.
no, no, no. What I wanted to say, you tell me. I told all this. I told few things just few seconds back. Does this does this slide look like a good presentation slide?
No,
Why?
more contents are there.
Exactly. That's what you did in the initial when you gave the PPT. Remember?
Sir, actually, I think that we are presenting in the online mode. So if our sound is not audible to them, they can understand from the PPT itself. So only I input more
No, no,
contents.
understood. But understand this also, that you and I right now, see, the reason I have so many points is because you are listening to me and you have time for it. When you are going to present it to people who will only want to listen for first 10 minutes, no, first 2 minutes. Okay. In that first 2 minutes, if you show them so much content, first minute only they'll be like, "Hey, enna solra boring, go get lost." They'll say like that. They won't say
Yes.
like that. They'll be like, "Ah, enna pesra, bore irka full." It'll be like that. When they see this slide, no interest. Suppose this was my first slide. Suppose this would have been over here. Gone. Interest only gone. First, second only interest gone.
Yes.
The reason I kept this many points for you is because you are learning this. Okay.
Yes.
It is okay. You can have, and see, like I said, you can have multiple points, but it all depends on the time. My session today is 1 hour 15 minutes. I'm going to teach you this. I have time. Now, because I have time, I can add points and text. But whenever you're going to present some 10-15 minutes thing, you have to make sure that less text and more of graphics, more of pointers. Okay. Any
Okay.
doubt?
No doubts. Yeah.
So how to improve presentation skills? You already did the first point, structure presentation effectively. I told you how to structure it. You did it, and some
Yes.
of the points you did on your own. The best way to do is to start with telling the audience. So again, this is how you did it in your presentation, but how you are going to tell it. Okay. So if you see this, telling the audience in the introduction what you are going to present. Okay, like you are like for example, you're just going to start. Hello panels, good evening. Hello panel folks. Hello judges, and hello my fellow Niti Aayog team and the Adobe judge panels. Thank you for having me with you in this podium. I would be talking about my product that I have invented. You can start like that. Okay. So if
Ah.
you noticed, I came up with many. It's okay. Like I said, I was thinking. That is why that came. With
Yes.
practice only, it gets off. You understood, no?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Why that came is because I'm
Definitely,
talking
if we
about
practice more times, it will come automatically. That's correct.
won't come. That won't come. Now I'll tell you something that no need for me to tell okay. That is about myself. Hi, my name is Abhinav Mathai and I'm a digital marketing manager in the team of Adobe. It's been about 5 to 6 months since I've worked here and it's been a really good journey. 2021 has been very memorable and I'm expecting 2022 to be as good as 2021. Thank you so much. Did I say till now?
No.
Because it was about me. Now, when I come
Yes.
to you, I have to think, right?
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Exactly. So, how this will go, like you said, only with practice.
Um, 2 times only I practice. Now it's no
Now,
time. So only.
I know, I know. So I'll tell you, Anish, it all depends on how much you want to give this. See, I'm not doing this for me. I'm doing this for you. And more than anything, I want, so it all depends on you. Do you want fifth to see? Ultimately, I wouldn't say you get an award or something. What this session with me is more or less to help you be more confident when you are going to take this machine to people outside your school. Okay,
Yes, yeah.
consider
My
the
next
fifth.
idea is to present this in many schools only, in
So
nearby schools. So on the time, this will helpful for me.
this will be helpful. Consider the event on 5th to be your starting thing. Consider this 5th or the event on 5th to be your actual, where you have to see, understand more about your machine. Okay, you should talk about how did you reach there? How did you start? No, that's storytelling again. That I'll come to at the end. But you're getting an idea, right? So consider the 5th event to be something really, really important part in your life. Okay, because I would say this is the starting step you will take to get more confidence in public speaking, understanding how to do presentation skills, using your brains to speak something that you already didn't know. Arey, I can speak something like this.
Uh, Sir,
So
doubt, sir. Can we insert our story in the PPT?
you can. I'm coming to that. Like I said, that's a very good point. I'm coming to that. And how to insert also, I'll tell you. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So you understood the first point. So whenever you're
Yes.
starting, so how
Yes.
I told, I never had any heading. Okay, but in your case, I told you right what you should tell. Though you're telling that in Who Am I section, you can just say, "Hi, my name is Anish, and I would like to start the PPT by." Again, we will rehearse that tomorrow. But you understood right what this first point means,
Yes, sir.
what you are going to present. Follow this by presenting the idea and finish off the presentation by repeating the main points. That means after everything got over, you can just say everything in a summary that, okay, so I hope you understood my product, okay, the machine, the benefits of it, and how it would help various schools to to stop the spread of this virus if they use this machine. And I'm hoping that in the long run, in future, it would definitely help all the students and teachers who are in every school in the country. That's it. So what you're saying is, starting of the point, you're telling that I wanted to talk about, so I'm just giving an example. Okay, just the same first point I'm repeating. The best way to do is to start with telling the audience in the introduction what you're going to present.
Okay.
Hi, my name is Anish Shankar. I would like to present a machine that I have made to stop to stop the spread and to prevent the virus among students and teachers. That is going to be the starting. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Follow this by presenting now the second line. Okay, this line. Follow this by presenting the idea and finish off the presentation. So after that, you're going to show the slides. At the end, you are going to tell the same thing you told in the starting. So I hope you understood. Got it? No, I hope you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So I hope you understood, or I hope you got a glance or an overview of what my machine wants to bring about in the country. And the whole idea, again, like I mentioned at the start, was to prevent the virus from affecting students like me and the teachers as well. First and second point is
Yes.
almost same, na? First
Yes.
and last point.
But
You
some
got
more
it?
difference are there.
Huh?
We can remember that to them also.
You're getting the see difference
Yes,
would
sir.
be. I'm not telling that
Yes.
exactly. My name is Anishankar last point and my name is Anishankar first point. No. My whole idea is
Tell the content as a summary.
yes. So your first what before you start showing the PPT, you will just tell your machine is doing this, and at the end it will be like my machine will do this. So that the whole idea for this is
Yeah.
the panel, the judge, whoever is listening to you will remember this point.
Yes.
You got
This is
it?
the main point in this project. So they will
Yes.
remember that. Yeah.
So you are telling about your product. See, but now you tell all these points you told me. I know the issue because I am working with you and I know your project. But someone who's listening for the first time, they know once you tell them what the benefit is, they might not know the machine's name. But what your main agenda is, what and how your machine is going to help them. That's what you have to tell in the first point, and you understood that point, right? First point and last one. When you start the PPT, when you end the PPT, should be almost same, so that the judge or someone who hears it will be like, "Arre, avan topa, full super." बोल के that he should say.
Yeah. Okay. Sir.
Got the first point?
Yes, sir.
Any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
Second point, though, no need for me to tell anything. Rehearse, do not
Yes.
memorize. See, again, one problem with memorize is like I'm memorizing this full point, okay, to uh, and I'll remember. And when I say it, no, sometimes what will happen is when you rehearse this, you are rehearsing it word by word. Sometimes you can miss that word also. When you miss that word, what happens? Got it?
Yeah.
So, see, when I say, you know what is memorize, no? For example, you are
Yes, sir.
studying something, you will memorize. Not everything you will remember. What you will do then, you will think, no, what it was.
Yes.
But remember, when you're presenting this to someone, you won't get that time to think.
Yes.
That is why do not memorize the words. What I wrote here is for your
Just know
understanding.
the
Okay.
content and tell to them. Yeah.
So, for example, if I am you and if I have very less time, I will not write all this. This I wrote so that you will understand and there is time. But because you only have 8 minutes to talk, I will only do the pointers here. I will not tell the story. No,
Yes, sir.
I will only talk about visuals. This visuals is one point, and then I will talk about what visuals, what kind of visuals are required and all. Okay.
Okay, sir.
So you're writing down.
Sir, but just notes.
No problem. Write it down, man. It will be very helpful for you. With you, I told no, even I'm also learning. Okay, so
Uh,
rehearse, but do not go for memorizing the presentation. Like I said,
okay.
rehearsals reduce your anxiety and enables you to look confident on the presentation day. That means practice, practice, practice. And how to practice? Practice out loud. Before coming to this, before starting this session, 5-10 minutes I took just to how I'm going to practice. See, even for me this topic is not that new. I know few points, but also I need to sound convincing. I need to sound that if I tell you something you have to understand. Otherwise, what is the point? No, chuma, I will say make sure your practice out loud enables you identify all that. Chuma, waste. No, I have to literally
Yes.
for every line give you an example. So that only comes with practice. So to be honest, I practiced hardly for 10 minutes. So whatever you're doing, you have to practice.
Yeah.
Okay. Because if you practice out loud, what happens? You will know your body language. Sorry, body language is when you see. You will know how you talk. You will know the errors. Okay. And errors can be anything. When you're thinking, either when you're talking fast or you're not stressing on important words. Remember public speaking class, what I told?
Yes.
Same
Yes.
thing. Got it?
Yes. Yes.
Engage your audience. So the hook line. So there are some things that we need to discuss after this session, or it can be tomorrow also, because tomorrow it's going to be more about you telling me. So before that we have to think on your presentation flow is good. Okay, there is no change required in that. How you can add a hook line and how you can add a story is what is left in that, nothing else.
Yes. Sir.
Okay, that's it. So to engage your audience, right, you have to start with a hook line. So a hook line, like I said, it could be funny, it could be anything. And yeah, it could be. And then if you have a hook line, it can capture audience, and anything can happen. They will be more interested to know what your topic is about. Like you can just say, I was writing an exam. uh, so this is my, if I was in your place, I'm like, I was writing an exam and I suddenly saw my teacher giving the paper to a student, which is very common. But uh, at this time, do you think it is safe? I don't think it is safe. That is a very, very simple hook line. Okay.
Yes.
Did you find this interesting?
Yes, sir.
Huh?
Interesting.
But it's a long hook line. But I'm just saying, these are another hook line. Let me think. Another hook line can be, uh, I was simply sitting and suddenly I just thought of inventing something. How is this hook line?
Yeah, better only. So
Huh?
like this we can tell no when I am thinking something of a project, on that time in TV they tell that some students are affected by COVID-19. So started thinking on it. I find a solution for that. Like that we can tell now.
So I want the hook line and the story to combine. You got it?
Yeah.
I'm not telling that the story should go throughout the presentation. You have to be a story here. So it's your story that you're talking about. So you should you should picture it in such a way. If you're talking about the problems, you would have definitely thought about the problems before coming up with the machine, no? So all this you have to think in a story format and start the hook line. I will tell you how. I will just give you an example. So, like how you said, that can be one example. Treat yourself like a hero, okay? When especially when you're telling a story, because every hero will have a starting story. So
Yes.
you can say that there are so many projects in this, that is related to many things. But I wanted to do something that that can change lives, that can save lives. You tell me how this hook line is.
Nice only.
Has anyone invented something that can save lives?
Yeah. Uh, yes.
In the last 3 years, did anyone do anything that can save lives except for the except for the what you call that the shot, the what you call that first dose, second dose? Apart from that,
Uh, like 3D modeling, in that they are doing some. In one case, for a man, his jaw was broken, so he's in seriousness. So they designed a jaw for him with
I'm
3D.
talking about COVID. I am talking about COVID. All these jaw, electrical, all this is okay. It
Yes.
happens. I'm talking about COVID.
Automatic hand sanitizer we are using. No, that also, yeah, saving only.
Among students,
Among all only.
for students,
For students. Sir, they find invention like a slice soap. They can use without water.
what is that? Come again. What is that?
So they invented a soap that is like a slice paper only. We can use that without water.
So you mean to say if I wash that, that will turn into water?
No, no. That soap will we can use without water. That soap we can use without water.
So you can use that soap to take. So for example, I'm going to have shower or take bath. Okay, washroom is there. I want to wash my face. You mean to say no need to pour water after washing face? Just put soap. Automatically it will become that you're telling.
No, we are using sanitizer. No, we didn't wash our hands. I like that they invented the soap.
That okay, okay. That is there for a long time. That particular thing you just. But anyways, we have to work on the hook line. Okay, the hook line will be a story. Okay,
Okay.
because remember it's about you and your product, but you should focus on yourself first. And the judges and Niti Ayog and Adobe, whoever's listening, what they will have to do is they will give you scores, like I said, definitely. And I know you like competition. I know you like to get 9 out of 10. I know, I mean, anyone will like to get. So
Yes.
here, I'm not going to get any score. It's you who's going to get score. So think that, be creative. Okay, your PPT, like I said, you gave hard work. Your presentation skills in terms of your output in the PPT slides are good, but now what I need to see are the way you speak and how creative you are. That creativity can come when you tell your story. Your story should be a hook line, okay, or
Okay.
something. So we will think about that. But you understood this, right? Engaging your
Yes.
audience. Next is
Yes.
visuals. Help tell the story, but make sure you're simple. Like I said, be very creative. Visuals and all, like I said, they are you saw, right? Graphical representations and all that.
Yes. Some
So
stick figures like that.
yeah, What will you want? Remember this. You tell me in these slides, which thing you will remember the most? Till here, which will you remember the most?
Second slide. That.
No? You got it. Why visuals are important?
Yes.
Don't you think you also need visuals on your index page?
In index page, there is one robot.
Okay, there is a robo. I'm not denying that, but what do you think? Do you need a visual? I'm giving you an option. See, I gave my feedback. Okay. I don't know why you thought of a robot. Did you think because it's a bot? See, when you think of robots, you always think of a bot. You can come up with many other animations. No, why a robot? Because it's related to machine.
Yes, like that only I am
You
getting
can
it.
tell that no, Anish, array. Enna Anish, array. Starting was asking why robot with. Okay.
Sir, it's related to AI, so only I keep that.
Okay, that's good. Then I would say keep that only. It's really good then. Good idea. Okay. Uh, repetition. Okay, so repetition again is so repeating a common design element in order to make. You understood this, right? Design should be consistent. In all my slides, if you notice, this over here, you can see this, no?
Yes, some designs.
Some design. What about this? Same or no?
Yes, same only.
And the font, do you think it's same?
Yes, somewhat only.
Where somewhat? Tell me, find the error. Not this slide. Okay,
Ah,
this slide is from here.
sir, yeah, the same only.
See this slide.
Yes, same only.
The design, like I said, has to repeat.
Yeah.
Okay. The font, the size of the font and the color, the design, everything has to, like I said, have only two colors. If you notice here, I only have two colors, black and yeah, orange. Ignore the graphic. If you notice here also two colors. If you notice here also two colors. Don't have more than two colors. Three you can have, it depends, but don't make it to that. Have only two. Okay. Got it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Research the audience before presenting. So this anyways, no need for me to tell you, but always whenever you're going to give any presentation, for example, you are so normally this kind of idea is you pitch it to investors, but over there these are not your investors. This is just to give you the platform where you might in future, go ahead and present it to investors. Got
Um.
it?
Yes, sir.
So this is more like a trailer da or a trailer. Asli movie ellam, it's when you are talking to investor. Right now it's more like a trailer or a short film. Not trailer, sorry, short film. Okay, treat this like a short film. The long version is afterwards, but now this short film, so short film should also be good. You will get even more ideas. Okay, so your audience here are who right now? They are people who are going to judge you, okay, based on how you present, how you speak, and they will tell accordingly how they like your idea or not. That's it. And if they want, they can push it forward. But do not miss a chance. Do not miss this opportunity. So here your audiences are going to be people who are not going to put money on a product. But if really they like your project, they can help you in future. So think in that way. Okay.
Okay, sir.
That is your audience. So you design the presentation based on your audience, which is right. You understood this point?
Yes, sir.
Last point, you must never overrun your allocated time. I'm telling 1 hour 15 minutes. I'm taking 2 hours. Enna mistake? Your mistake? Whose mistake?
No mistakes, sir.
No, no.
It's
See, I am taking more time so that you understand. Okay. But my responsibility is if I'm telling 1 hour, 8 to 9:15 minutes, 9:15 and a PPT should finish. After that, if you want, you can talk anything else. You're getting it. So now and all
Yes.
it is fine. But if they are telling 8 minutes, make sure you finish it in 7 minutes. Chuma, so that when it comes to real, suppose you're practicing first 10 minutes, first 12 minutes, 11 minutes, 10 minutes, some 20 times you practiced, it came to finally 7 minutes. Or partially you tried to it, and finally it came to 7 minutes. But when
Yeah.
you start presenting it, who knows, it will come to 7 minutes 30 seconds. Why I said 7 minutes is because always remember to, if suppose it's 8 minutes presentation, make sure that 7 minutes you finish, because when you actually present it, no, somewhat between 7 minutes 30 seconds to 8 minutes it will be.
Yes.
So always think like that and practice. That is why I tell you, practice so that you know the time is also important.
Okay. Sir, in competition only 8 minutes, or for presentation only 8 minutes, or for
So
demonstration all are
demonstration 3
included
to
in
4
it?
minutes and the whole presentation, so totally 10 minutes da.
Um,
I'll still confirm, but everything together is 10 minutes.
okay, sir.
Okay, so you got this. You knew
Yes.
all these points.
Yes.
You knew all these points already.
Sir?
Did you know all? Did you know all these points already?
Somewhat new only, sir.
So I hope you
Actually,
remember all.
don't tell that how the PPT want to be. They didn't tell that, but structure of the presentation already one sir guide for me this. Only that only.
Okay, so this is
Other all
fine.
new. Sir?
This is fine. You understood this.
Yes. Yes, sir.
So
Yes.
I'll move on.
Yes. Okay.
Different types of presentation. No, this is not that important, but just for your understanding. Okay, persuasive presentation. I'll start with, there are only 4 types. When you see this presentation, what will first come to your mind when I just show you? First thing what went? For me, first thing the image only went. The Tara points is not at all there.
Yes, sir. It's big one. Big no images.
Exactly. So you're understanding, no, how a presentation. So persuasive presentation is nothing but one. It's more about. I'll give you an example directly. You are talking to investors. You are an entrepreneur. You want to talk to uh, investors. You can even talk. You're there.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes.
Okay, no, I didn't see you. No, what I was saying is persuasive presentation is nothing but this example right now, or more or less not right. This example, what you are going to talk to Adobe panel and Niti Aayog, you are going to explain them all this. Okay, you are going to tell them why it is important, and you're going to persuade them. Persuade them. It's nothing but, so persuasion or persuade is nothing but helping them and letting them know that this is your product or something. If you use this, this is what's going to happen. That is what is persuasive presentation. What is
Yeah.
your presentation? You are not telling, you are telling them to use it, or you're telling them to, or you're only telling them about a product. What is it?
Sir, it's about showcasing my project.
It is not, you're not telling them to use it, right?
Yeah. Yes.
I will come to that later. Instructional presentation. Suppose you go to school, first day of school, teacher will come and tell you with the instruction, first period, second period, third period, fourth period. Other instructional presentation. Okay.
Okay, sir.
Informative presentation is what I am doing to you right now.
Okay. Some giving some information.
Yes. Fourth point, inspirational presentation. Or emotional speech,
Motivation.
motivation
Motivation.
factor, adella. Okay. You tell me now, when you present on 5th, which is the type of presentation that you're doing?
Informative. No, no, no.
You're right.
Persuasive. Persuasive.
You're right. First and third point. First point, why? Because you are telling them about a product, and you are, these are the features. You're not telling them to buy it, but you're telling them that this is how it is. Informative is you're going in detail and talking about a product, benefits, and all that. First and the
Yes.
third. Why also persuasive I'm telling is because they might not be investors, but they will help you. You are more or less you're telling them about your product, okay, and you're telling them that this is something completely different. Okay, the only
Yes.
difference here is they are not going to invest money and get profit or use your product. They might help you later to go to other schools and showcase. That is
Yeah.
why it's called persuasive and informative. Your presentation that what you will present on the 5th is a mix of persuasive presentation and informative presentation. You got these 4 points?
Yes, sir.
Want me to
Yes.
repeat again? So this is not important. I'm just giving you that knowledge so that
Yeah.
if someone asks you
Something you want to remember.
what type of
Yeah.
presentation yours is, you can say mine is informative. Okay, for example, you are going to give a topic on public speaking to your friends. Which type it will be?
Um, informative only.
Informative only. Okay. What if you are going to talk about how to avoid okay, no, not how to avoid. Yeah, what if you talk about the curriculum of the portion for final exam?
Instructional.
So you got it?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay, I'll move on.
Yeah.
Tips for practicing your presentation. Very clear, very simple. Time yourself. That is, like I said, if it's 10 minutes, I'm having stopwatch. I'm telling you, for example, I'll give you my own example now. 2 years back, when in 2020 or 2020, I had to. I was a part of a public speaking community. So the PPT I told you about public speaking, those points another mentor of mine gave. So I don't have a mentor, okay, but I had someone he's also from Tamil Nadu, he's from Madurai. Okay, he's a politician. He's a very good instructor and a very good public speaker. Okay, so he taught me many things. So we are a community of 30-40 people. Okay, over there only he told me to prepare on one topic. Okay, that one topic I sat 20 minutes. It only time was 12 minutes. Okay, first to 24 minutes. I still have that recording. Okay, 24 minutes. Then 27 minutes. I practiced for 4 hours. It came down to 15 minutes. Da. Okay,
Just
from 24 to 15 minutes. Finally, I had to remove few points. It came down to 12 minutes, 40 seconds or 30 seconds. I'm like, okay, leave it. Finally, when I presented in front of 25, 30 people and including the mentor, it came to 12 minutes, 20 seconds, which is fine.
uh,
Got it?
yeah.
So you have to time yourself, which
Okay.
is okay, because
Okay.
this is how any presentation, and if it was only yours and my presentation right now, it doesn't matter because it's more on a personal. See, I'm teaching you personally, not professionally. But the same thing, if you are presenting to your teacher or your teacher is, I'll give you a teacher's example only. Okay, she's teaching some new topic. Okay, 45 minutes or a period irka boss. She's
Yes.
taking one
Yes.
1 hour. Pakka in your class, they'll be like, "Arey, get lost, arey, enna, ba, full headache." You tell that, no? Not you. Students will tell that. I would tell that when I was your age. I'd be like, "Abba, enna bore pandrenga full." We'll be like, "Ma'am, time is over. Ma'am, time is over." You will say that or not?
Tell to them, but we will think like that.
I would say that I was very naughty student. I was very naughty. Okay, so you need to time yourself. You understood this point, right?
Yes.
Speak clearly and loud enough. You know what I mean, right? When you are practicing, you need to speak loudly so that when you are actually presenting, you're speaking loudly.
Mm.
Got it? This point?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. This point is also there in public speaking. If you
Yes. In
notice,
public speaking, we see this.
so if you see, many points are already repeated because, like I said, presentation skills and public speaking goes hand in hand. Like or a mix will is makes you a complete proper person who and you can present like that. Okay. Third point, consider recording and watching your sessions. You know this, right?
Yes.
Record it, know the time, and understand what the errors are. Okay, again a repetitive point because it is important. After so I'm sorry, after going through the errors, okay, focus on the areas of improvement. That is, for example, your body language. Now focus on how to improve that. What you'll do to improve your body language? If I was in your place, I would go back to the public speaking PPT and see how to improve, because in that also it is there, no, how to improve body
Yes.
language.
Yes, sir.
Got it. So everything is connected. This one point is connected to that. So I prepared it in such a way so that this is connected to that. This point is, see, speak clearly and loud enough. Also, there is a point there in
Yes, in
public
public
speaking.
speak.
Yeah. So all this, though I know the time is short, okay, this is not useful. This is useful definitely for the event that is happening day after tomorrow, but this is best for you in the long run, like in future if you are presenting in other schools, you can definitely refer to this.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Pause before and after important ideas. Did I mention this point or not?
After the important areas. Yes, in public speaking.
Yes. Got it. Speak
Yes.
passionately about your topic. This I spoke or not?
Yeah. Speaking passionately. Yes.
Okay.
But not saying.
This point no is like something that really works. I'll tell you how. Okay, now
Sir,
for you,
actually, it is not want to be there, no.
I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why. I so remember I told you few minutes back, I only prepared for 10 minutes because even I don't know much, I'm also learning with you. I told that or not?
Yes, sir.
What did you think in your mind when I told you this?
He also working like me, as well only like that, I think.
Ah, now, when you tell something like, so this is the first time I'm presenting in front of panels like you, so I will try my best to make it as good. So what they will think? They will be like,
He's a
okay,
fresher, so we can give some
ah,
more point.
got it. This is the
Yes.
trick. This is the trick. You got it.
Yes, sir.
Makes sense or not? This point.
Yes.
Take back your words. You told few seconds back. No, hey sir, negative point. Now tell, you will use this point or not?
Yes, definitely I can use this.
Use this, a very important trick. This is like, for example, communication. See, I don't think your presentation skills will be a problem as much as communication. So you can just say, pardon me, sirs, for my English, but I will try my level best so that it is understandable.
Yes.
What if I am the judge? What I will think? Okay, he's trying. Let's see what he can do. If you suddenly come without telling, okay, sir, hello, I wanted to say something. So they'll be like, okay, this guy will, okay, let him say. So you're getting the point, no?
Yes, sir. Yes. I will
So
use this.
use it. Very helpful, da. Very helpful. I used it in mine and it works very well. People will be like, Are okay, he also know this topic now only. In your case, he'll be like, okay, he is doing presentation for the first time. Let's see how good it is. They won't be like, oh, it should be really good. He knows this much. No. He'll be like, let's see how he is. Because when you tell this point, no, you will be rated based on that. So if you're telling this point, what happens is your score can also increase. What they will think is your first attempt you worked this hard and gave this output. You're getting the point.
Yes, sir.
So this, you understood this slide, you understood. Use this
Yes.
point. I'm telling you, most important, best point to save you from everything. You find the most weakest point. Is it your presentation skills? I will tell you what it is. For me, so far, it's your communication. But you should know what is your negative point. Is it your communication, your presentation skills, the points you remember? It's up to you. In my case, if I was you, I would say uh, that I'm nervous. I will just say that I'm nervous because I'm presenting in front of so many people for the first time. I will say this as the point.
Um.
They will also be like, okay, uh, he's trying, let him try. So our sympathy will come down for me. You're getting it, no?
Yes, they will put the mark for this only.
So use this point full. I want you to refer this again, all these points and public speaking points, and tomorrow when we rehearse, try it out in this way. Okay,
Okay, sir.
I'll move on.
Okay, sir.
So practice. So and the other 6 points or 7 points, use humor. So like I said, a hook line can have a story and it can be creative also. I told you.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yes.
Then breathe. So when you talk, you should not be like, okay, tips for practicing your presentation. You can use humor, use breathe. Don't. What happens? So
They
when
didn't understand anything.
you didn't understand anything, but at the same time, when you are giving any presentation, if you feel that you are going continuously or fast, remember to breathe wherever it's required. Don't forget to breathe.
Yeah.
Wasn't this point there in public speaking also?
Yes, it's there. Don't continuous faster like that is
Ah,
that.
don't give up. That's a very common. You practicing. See, I told you, I practiced 4 hours for to come from 24 minutes to 15 minutes. Da. Then later, next day, before again in the morning, early morning, I woke up and I practiced for 3 hours. Then from 15 minutes, it came to 12 hours, 20 minutes. Da. So getting it, no. Don't
Yes.
give. Improve your confidence. Very common point. But exercise. Now, this, for example, when I have to give any kind of, not this session, if for example I have to give any kind of presentation or I have to talk to my clients like how you talk to your teachers, for me it is client. Okay, client will rate me, client will, I will get money based on what the client will tell, all that. Or if I have to talk to my manager, what I do, uh, so exercise should not be like this. For some people exercise can be breathing exercises, right? For some
Yes.
people exercise can be just closing their eyes and meditating. For some people exercise can literally be hitting somewhere or something soft.
Yeah.
You've seen the ball, no, smiling ball,
Yes.
that is
Yes.
also one exercise, to press. Then some of them do push-ups also, different exercises. Like when I am there, what I do is I close my eyes, I do heavy breathing. Because if why, I'll tell you why. Because 15 minutes before the meeting, definitely you will get tension. You will
Yes.
practice 100, but still, so what I do is
In that
I'll
tension only miss all the things. Forgot the our machine itself.
look at yourself in the mirror, okay, and just you can do breathing exercise. Close your eyes, okay. Don't think about the presentation. Just do like this. Whatever you want, you will be fine. Trust me.
Yeah.
See, because you won't forget the points midway. If you, for example, you're starting a presentation, starting में only you make mistake means pakka in everything you'll make mistake, no. But starting if you do perfectly, then definitely whole thing will be good, no.
Yeah.
So exercise if you want to, you can do this. A
Okay.
good speech delivery. So good speech delivery is nothing but you have seen my tone. Again, this is then public speaking. My tone of voice for everything, how I'm delivering it based on different, emotions or based on different what scenarios. Like I was talking about exercise, how what I spoke suddenly changed. You're getting it right.
Yes, sir.
So again, this was also then public speaking. Tell stories in your presentation. Like I said, you know this. I told you. So this was all about. So you have any doubt in this tips for practicing your presentation?
No, sir.
Clear?
Yes, sir. Clear.
Any doubt?
No doubt, sir.
So we are done with our presentation skills overview.
Sir, actually, you tell no how to insert story in the presentation.
I can't hear you. What?
Sir, you tell no how to insert story in the presentation.
I will come to that. I'm coming to that. But this is only. I told you, no, two topics: presentation skills overview and storytelling. So we are done with presentation skills overview. You
Okay.
understood?
Yes.
Was it new for you? You learned many things.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So now we'll go to benefits of storytelling. I'm sorry. Tell a story in such a way that it will be memorable. Okay. Like for example, I will tell you my story. Which story I should tell? Okay, how I became a mentor. So I'm not a full-time mentor, Anish. I'm a part-time mentor, and that too I mentor students like you because even now I'm mentoring a second standard student on storytelling. Okay, just normal storytelling. See, you are a ninth standard. Okay, the difference is
Yes, sir.
you know how to tell. You know how to tell a story. If so, for example, I'm giving you a biscuit, or suppose your own product. Okay, in the PPT slide, you only give 2 points, but those 2 points, wouldn't you talk about that for 4 to 5 minutes?
Um, Sometimes only it's not.
You will talk
Yes,
word for word. For example, I'm like, look, go to this point. Tips of practicing a presentation: use humor, breathe, don't give up. Or you talk why you should use humor. You talk like that, right?
yes, we can explain that detailedly.
Now, a second standard student, you think can do that? Could you do that when you were in second standard?
No, just
So,
read this.
so you have to definitely teach them storytelling. Now, this storytelling is different. This storytelling is how you can use your personality in this presentation. So I will talk about my story. Okay. Like I said, I'm a part-time mentor. Suppose I was just talking about myself now. I'll be like, so what made me get into mentorship was because when I joined the company, okay, in my first company, I had so many doubts. There was no one to help me, though there are my seniors to help me. But I wanted a personal and a professional help as well, because everything is new for me. Like how for you 10th standard portion will be new, for me my work was also new. So definitely I wanted some help, and I had to take help from seniors, but I was still not happy. So I feel that every company should have a mentor, or every school should have a mentor. Definitely teachers are there, but I feel that mentors can help you professionally and personally. That is why I started this journey, and I wanted to help people like me in the professional world. Now I got into the student world. Now I got into schools and wanted to help students because they are very bright, and I feel that they already have know many things. It's just that I need to give them the right direction and how they can do things. Like your project, Anish, you have your project, you have everything, but how you can put that in talk and in presentation, and how you can deliver that is what my job is. Now you
Uh,
tell me, was it like a story or not?
uh,
No.
yeah, wait a second, sir. I will think and tell you.
Think and
Like, sir, actually, I have a doubt on how I think this idea in first. Also, I want to think.
no, you have to. I just gave you my topic. Da. I just gave you my why. So see, if I was given, so I'll tell you why I told that. Okay, let me give my example again. If anyone asks me why, if you only ask me, Abhinav sir, why did you choose mentoring? Wasn't this like a story or not?
Yes.
Or no? You tell, be frank.
Yes,
Was
sir.
it?
Yes.
It was like a story only, no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, you tell the story in your way only, no? Start with a hook. So your story and hook line should be same. Should be very creative. Use humor there. You can say, like you were watching TV. So you were telling, I was watching TV channels. I was so bored. I came across this one channel where they only, a news channel that only spoke about COVID, COVID, COVID. It was very irritating. I didn't want to know more about this. But suddenly something came into my mind that Anish, why can't I think of something that can, stop these people from barking in the news channel, oh, virus here, virus there. So I thought, okay, I thought in the other direction and wanted to come up with a machine.
Yes.
Is this a story about you?
Ah.
Is it creative?
Yes, sir.
Is
Creative.
it is it having a hook line?
Yeah.
So was this example good?
Yes, sir. Good.
So you understood, or you're having some doubt? You seem to have some doubt.
No doubt, sir. Actually, I am thinking for the story only.
I gave you one story now. See,
Yes.
I am telling you, see, you know the truth. You should think about how did you get this idea. See, for me, I'll tell you, no, mentorship, how did I want to do mentorship? because I was stuck da when I joined a new company. I didn't know what to do, where to go. No one was there to help me. So if someone else joins a company, they also need guidance. No, that is why I started taking up mentorship. That is my story. You understood?
Yes, sir.
Now in
Yes.
that story, now in that story, how will you get humor? How will you get creativity? That is what I told you. For you an example. You are watching these TV channels, and then you would be like, Abba, these news people always talking about COVID cases, so irritating. But then suddenly I thought, why should I think negative? Let me think on the positive side. And that's when I thought, okay, why can't I try something that I'm capable of? And I felt that, okay, let's help students because I'm a student. I wanted to help my fellow students. So I thought more than anything, my nature is to help people. So why can't I start by doing something that I feel can help the society? Just when I thought and I sat for days and I came up with this idea called as a sandpaper distributor, for which I would like to present it in a PPT format. Got it?
Yes, sir.
So you understood?
Yes.
Now you tell me what I told about myself as a mentor. Okay. Did you find so even after 1 year, if anyone asks who was Abhinav, you will say he was my mentor. But otherwise, how did he become a mentor? You will remember no why I became a mentor.
Yes, sir.
Or you will forget.
I will remember.
Why?
Um, you tell me many things. No, you only thought this at all, so I will remember you.
No. Normally, I'm today talking about this story. I told about myself, no, mentor. And I only told it twice. Why will you remember it after 1 year is what I'm asking.
Yeah, you. It is memorable. No, like story will always memorable. No.
So that is the first point is memorable.
Sir, actually, I didn't see that, sir. PPT.
No problem. First point is memorable. Okay. So
Yeah.
now you know what it is. Second point. What I told, did it grab attention or not?
Yeah.
It
We
did,
want to
right?
attract all. Then only we want to start.
Yes. When you are talking about yourself, and when you told that I want to present something, they will suddenly think, "Arey, he's talking about a product that can save people's lives among students. Is that possible?" Don't you think the audience will think like that when you start?
Yes.
That is what you need to do, da. Okay, I'll move on.
Yeah.
Shows how you got your wisdom. So this point again is not that important, but more or less you need to tell them that you were telling, no, you saw news channels and then you thought, okay, I need to help. So if you talk about your story, they will also get an idea that acha, okay, this is how he got this idea. More, you got it right.
Yes, sir.
So wisdom is nothing but how you got that idea to make this product. So
Okay.
after the whole PPT, they'll be like, Acha, he just saw a news channel, he just saw many news channels and he got inspiration and he started working on that. And so that's good. That's good. From that news channel, he got an idea. So you're getting it, no?
Yes, sir.
Audience sees the value of your product. So when you're telling the story, you will definitely talk about sandpaper distributor because you are not going to talk about a product at the start. You're going to talk about the product at your end. So whenever you told that I was browsing through various channels, I was so irritated. I wanted to just off the TV and go and sleep in my room. But then I thought on the positive side also that what if there is a machine that can, save lives? Though, and I didn't want to be someone after 20 years creating such a machine. I wanted to do something right now. That is why I thought on many things and I wrote down many points and I thought many nights. That's when I came up with the concept of sandpaper distributor. This sandpaper distributor will is going I feel has the potential to save many students' lives. That's how you are going to start. You tell me how this was.
Nice, sir.
So now tell me what story I told right now. Was it memorable?
Yeah.
Did it grab attention?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Audience will start imagining, no?
Yes, they want to come to our story. Yeah.
Yeah. Also, how did you get your idea?
Like this only, sir, really.
Huh. They will also know the value of your product or not.
Yeah, they will know.
Attention grabbing. Again, the same thing, second and seventh point. Okay. Evokes emotion. Now, when you told the story, was it emotional? Did you feel that emotion?
Yes, sir. Yes.
Does it explain how you came to get that idea?
Uh, now was sir.
Huh?
Yes, sir. Yes.
No, no, I'm asking you. So the story I told is always justified. Your story only I'm talking about. You wanted to give your example again?
Sir, I will give you tomorrow, sir. I will think of that.
Problem. But you understood this, right?
Yes, sir. I understood this thing.
So remember your story. 1 minute. Yeah, so I think we are done with Q&A session. So like I said, storytelling is not no need for you. So if I go through the whole thing again, okay, summarize. I told you about presentation skills overview. Your design, everything has to be consistent. It can repeat. The font size, everything has to be consistent. Okay, the flow of the structure has to be same. Okay, and then again you have to practice, engage your audience, and at the same time start recording your time. And then the tips for this is areas of improvement, focus on them, and then speak or stress on topics or words that are really important, like, hi, my name is Anish from Kamalavati High School, and I would like to talk about, again, example. Okay, so the tips of practicing and then benefits of storytelling. So, like I said, your PPT has everything: good flow, good design, good size. What needs to change is the grammar. I will change the grammar and give you. Don't worry about that. I will try to increase one or two more points. That you leave it to me, da. Okay, and I will send it to you. Send me your PPT again, da. Okay, because
Okay,
you
sir. I
made
changed
me
it.
change.
No, I will send it again.
Send it to me. I will take care of the grammar. What I need you to take care of is the what do you call that? The flow is perfect. Okay, the size is perfect, and the design is perfect. How you are going to add your story with a hook line and make it humorous and creative. Again, creative. Like last point I told you, no, I wanted to chuma switch off the TV and go and sleep. So your story is correct to true, but chuma try adding da. You watch movies. Okay, who's your favorite actor?
Sir?
You watch movies.
No, sir.
So what do? You don't watch anything movie. Nothing. I mean, what entertainment do you do? You only study.
I will see in Hotstar some shows.
What shows?
Nia Nana.
What?
Sir, it's a debate show.
Okay, in debate, do you think they talk full correct or do they add even masala, mirchi, and all that?
No, sir.
They will talk full 100% correct.
No, no.
They will add mirchi masala and all, no?
Yes.
That is what I want you to do. See, you know your story. You only told me that I was viewing channels, but I came up with something else. You're getting the point, no?
Yes,
The
sir.
same
Yes.
instance, you need to make it more creative. That's it.
Okay, sir.
Okay. The grammar part I will take care. I'll see what else can be improved, but in the slides and all, I don't think need to add any more, because even time is also there. Okay, time is also important. So you just need to focus on the practice of these slides. Okay, see, I'm not going to add anything because it's your project. I'm only taking care of the grammar. So you can start practicing because you know the points. You just need
Yes,
to explain.
today itself I
Me,
can start.
yeah, you can start right now. Me changing the grammar is just because you're presenting it. But the meaning you know, I also know. Okay, so you can start practicing. Nothing
Okay,
I'm
sir.
going to add. I'm only going to change. Okay.
Okay, sir.
You need to practice. You need to see how much time. Make sure it's less than 10 minutes. Okay, keep on practicing.
Okay.
Talk loud.
Sir,
Go
I
through
will try
all the.
to complete in 8 minutes. It will be correct, sir.
Yes, good, good. So go through this before you start the practice. No, what I would say, I'll tell you how to do the flow. Start practicing. Okay,
Okay, sir.
start doing it on Teams because you're going to do it on Teams only. Okay, look
Okay.
at look at the screen like how I'm looking. Okay, open your PPT because you can't see the judges. Like I can see you, but over there it's going to be different. So you explain your points. Open the stopwatch. Okay,
Oh,
don't keep looking at the time because there it won't look nice. Just focus on your time. Play the video. Do everything possible, and at the end you see how much the time is. You will only know what your error is, whether you are confident, whether you are doing whether your body language is good or not, whether you are following the structure or not, and at the end of the day whether you were talking fast, whether your delivery of the voice was fine or not. You will only come to know because
yes.
after that you are recording yourself. No, when you record yourself, when you see it, when you see the time, and when you see the errors, then go back and then refer the public speaking and this PPT. Okay,
Okay, sir.
got it?
Yeah.
I am stopping the screen, and you tell me now, how was today's session? You have any doubt or?
No doubt, sir. All clear. Sir, actually, tomorrow from 8 o'clock itself we have class, sir. Like today.
What I didn't get you. What?
Sir, actually, today from which time we have class?
Today we had it 8 o'clock, yeah. But you tell me because tomorrow on 5th your work you have
So
school,
only
right?
I am saying, sir. So want to rehearse? No, for that time
Yes.
will take.
Tomorrow we need to take more time because I need to tell you a score, okay, and what else can be improved, okay. And 5th, you are going to school.
Yes, sir. Yes. From school. Yes, sir. I went to school. I want to go to school.
You want to go to school, okay. So I think you will have to give it from your school early then. 4 o'clock it is, if you know, right?
Yes, sir.
So you will give it from your school early.
Yes. They only want to arrange.
Okay, so okay. So far, do you have any doubts?
No doubt, sir.
Completely clear.
Yes.
You have any feedback for me? Let me know, Anish.
No feedback, sir. It's great only. Great session.
No, because I know this session should have been taken few days back, but it I feel like it's taken at the right time because you are also going to see if I would have taken this 5 6 days back, some after 6 days you'll be like Abba, you'll forget some points. But now because only 1.5 days more is left, you will remember these points. No.
Yes, sir.
So if you have any doubts, let me know. And I think this time you finished on time. I mean, leaving the 7 8 minutes. I'll send you the recording and the PPT
Okay,
on
sir.
mail.
Sir,
You have
yesterday recording also sent it, sir.
yesterday recording. Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that. You have any more doubts, or
No
we are good
doubts.
to close the session? You had your dinner?
Yes.
Had dinner. Okay, good, good, good.
Yes, already.
If you have any doubt, let me know because we have just one more day, and whatever it is, continue practicing. I would say it's your wish. Just think of this as a short film, like I told you, opportunity to become someone in life. Okay,
Okay,
this
sir.
is your starting phase. So it's your wish. Sit in the night, practice. Though I know you're in ninth standard, it's okay. So many times you sat in the night to study. Think of this like a study only because this is real life. What you're studying is just education. It's
Yes.
just exam. But real life is when you face people, your poems, your recitation, your reading, all that roll number wise and all that is just education. It is making you prepare for the real world. But this particular thing that you're going to do is you facing the real world. You're getting it. You are going to show your presentation to people who have 30, 35 years experience. Da, 30. They'll be 45, 50 years old.
Yes.
Full experience, full experience. So you're getting it right. All big, big
Yes.
people. So tension will be, but it's okay. That's why I told practice.
Okay.
Okay. So I hope to see you tomorrow. What time?
Sir, from 7 we can have, sir.
7 to 9 again. Okay. So seven to
Yes.
nine. Let me see if I have any. Seven. Okay. I have a session from 7:30 to 8. Okay. Um. mm, mm, okay. Yeah. Okay. 8 o'clock. Can we connect? 8 to 10. Is it fine?
Okay, sir. Fine. We
8
can.
to 10. Yeah, because I have a meeting that time. So 8 to 10, we can definitely, by then I want you to be full confident. I'm not putting pressure, but anyways, you have to be,
Yes.
rehearsed. So just go through these and let me know. Okay. It might
Okay.
take half an hour for me to record and send you this session. But yeah, did I stop recording? Oh, I didn't stop recording.
No, sir. It's you